Well, hi folks, welcome once more to the Carbon Oasis. Preparations for spring are now well underway. Those two beds are planted with potatoes. That bed of spinach is still yielding beautifully, as is that bed. And this bed is covered in rotting grass clippings, green manuring, worms, etc. And here is where I have miniature purple potatoes planted. The first one has decided to come stick some leaves up. This pile of soil here will be used, not quite sure how yet. Some of the beautiful soil from under here was placed in the bed over the row that I'll get to, and you may have seen, if you watched the earlier video, me empty and refill that with super duper soil. And this bed's been the main focus for today, but the sun's in the wrong position, so I'm just going to take us on a brief walk. Oh yeah, before I forget, there's spinach yielding here, but this is the next bed to be brought into surface. As you can see, there's loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of green material until we hit our mate here, Titan. He's munch. He doesn't dig, but he definitely munches. He's also been a little bit of a Houdini. I've been forced to put a roof on this because little so-and-so will jump on top of his nest there and then leap out. No wonder why the dog chases him. Not very clever at rabbits. So, let's continue on. Okay. Let's see what we get from over here. Likewise. Okay, as you can see, I've rejuvenated the drains around here, cleaned up a lot, and I've worked out a way to increase the tension on that weed mat and straighten it out. And as you can see, it all still comes down to my wet area. This area's been dug, it's been weeded, it's been hoed, and it's now been green manured with some very high protein clippings, because I know it was mainly vetch. So this is the best way to keep the vetch alive and yet green manure with the vetch. And then I'm going to have to come around the other angle for this. Here we have the main reason for today's frantic activity. This rosemary is a clone of a rosemary that was over in that corner there that somehow managed to get waterlogged during the floods. So as you can see up here, I've built it up rather a lot. Retaining wall, retaining weed mat with a gal framework, and some of my best soils, some sand, and no short amount of sheep manure have gone into this. It's the most fragrant rosemary that I've ever come across, and the reason I was comfortable enough to transplant it is I've got 12 clones growing right now in my wicking bed. So things are as they should be. Next major job is to put the strawberries in that bed. Until then, peace, love and light, people.